Okay guys, welcome yet back to another video. In today's video we are going to be talking about the working principle of a boost converter, of which at the end of the video we are going to be building a simple boost converter on the breadboard using 555 timer. So actually 555 timer is not used for boosting voltage, but we are going to be using it for demonstration purpose. And the boost converter circuit consists of two storage elements, which consists of an inductor and a capacitor. So when the switch in this circuit is on, the inductor tends to ramps up and the current in it is increased, and when the switch is off, it tends to push that current to the capacitor, of which the voltage at the output is more than the voltage in the input. So actually, instead of using a switch in this circuit to be on and offing it, we are going to be using an n-channel MOSFET, which consists of a gate, drain and source. So we are going to be inputting a pulse width modulation to the gate of this MOSFET, as you can see below. So that means this pulse width modulation will be coming from a 555 timer, which is connected in astable mode. Then now we are going to be using two lithium ion battery, which will be connected in series, of which I'll be having about 7.7 volts inputs, and the output will be increased to about 40 volts. So actually 555 timer circuit in astable mode is not actually used for boosting voltage because it doesn't have a feedback, but in this, for demonstration purpose, we are going to be using this for demonstration purpose, of which the output of the 555 timer, as you can see, it has a potentiometer with an extra component. So this will be fed into the gate of the MOSFET. So my circuit, the overall circuit for this demonstration is built in Proteus, of which is this. So this is the circuit I'm using for the overall project, and I simulated it, and the output from the 555 timer is as shown in the oscilloscope. So now it's time to build my circuit on a breadboard, of which I first connected my battery in series and measured the voltage of the output and see what the battery is giving, of which I connect both of them in series and I get about 7.71 or 72 volts. So actually that is also what I'll have approximately. So this will serve as the input to the circuit I'm going to be building. So the circuit is built according to the schematic that is shown earlier in this video. So even though I'm too fast, you can just pause and see what is going on. So I connected it, and this is my breadboard that I'm using, and you can see the 555 timer clearly. I've put it on the breadboard, and the potentiometer I'm going to be using in this project. So and my extra component and some jumpers that I'm having. So all this will be connected in the project, of which now you can see the astable multivibrator is already built on the circuit with the 555 timer. I'm being the heart of the circuit. Now the output of this circuit will be fed to the gate of the MOSFET now, and it's time then. As you can see, the extra component, which are the capacitor, the MOSFET and the inductor. So now I pick the MOSFET, of which I snapped on the breadboard, of which the gate will be connected to the pin 3 of the 555 timer. That is pin 3 is the output of 555 timer, and this is the inductor I'm going to be using. Then after connecting them, this is the final circuit that I'm getting, and this is so now the entire wiring is being done now. So now that's my potentiometer. Then from here now I'm going to be measuring using my multimeter to see what the output of the circuit is giving. That means to make sure that the circuit is working perfectly, or to make sure that the circuit is working as expected. So what we do, so what I do again, I pick up my multimeter, then I measure the output voltage, of which I put the power supply, which is the 7.7 volts. Then it's time to measure the output voltage of the circuit. Then after doing some so now as you can see, it's time to measure the so as you can see, now I've connected my multimeter and I've put it to a voltage about 200, to measure a voltage about 200. So now as you can see that the voltage I'm getting is about 40.3 volts, of which the circuit is working as expected. So note that 555 timer is not used for boosting voltage, but if you want to do a commercial boost converter, you have to explore like the boost converter ICs Yes, they are out there, you can check for them. So but 12 timer is not for boosting voltage. So actually this is all I have for now. So thank you guys, and if you are new on this channel, please do well to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any comment and contribution, please do well to leave it in the